Self-control is the only way. That's it. That's the only. It's the only way. It's the only way that you'll even survive yourself. And the only way you can have that kind of control over the self is by the fruits of the Holy Spirit. I didn't write that. I didn't make that up. I didn't, I have a good idea. I'm gonna make this crap up. Like, that sounds like a universal truth, man. That doesn't sound like some old man scribey scribe stuff. I pondered it. I thought about it. I even shook my fists at it. Rattled my spear. Rattled my saber. Shook my spear. No, but it's true. It's true. And my relief of like, okay, woo. But other variations are different, things I don't understand. Other, like, well, of course, like, I'm only human, But from what I'm looking at it, from inside out, and I'm like, oh, that seems false. That is definitely fake. That's a lie. This is promising, but this one, I can't even, And don't get me wrong, I plug holes at it. I'm like, well, what about that? Well, what about this? What about that passage? And just every time, and he's like, he wrestles with me. He's like, all right, fine. Go. And then I come back like, I think you were right. And he's like, and he doesn't even condemn. He doesn't even like, I told you so. He just like, and he would just rest his head on his big old papa chest and like, and he grabs you by the shoulder and says, boy, come on. It's like, I know, all right. But that's the beauty. That's the back and forth. That's a, like, father son, like. But that's like father, son, creator of humanity. Like, imagine that on a level, like, with all his daughters, all his sons. Like, it's just like, imagine I'm not even a parent, but I could, like, imagine at least kind of like, like, okay, yeah, somebody needs you. Like, let me put myself in that situation, though I've never been. But as an artist, as an author, as a, I'm kind of like, yeah, that sounds hard. Like, that sounds difficult. That's actually, like, holy crap. And then imagine that as like, you're a God creator, and then you're just looking at your creation like, and none of it like disappointment. It's more of like, I knew they were gonna do. I knew it. But because he's all encompassing, he's all righteous, he's all knowing, and that's why he can know light and dark at the same time without being dark. He is righteous, and he can be so that he can just look that direction in the dark and be like, I see it right through all that. Okay, no. He's like, nah, I'm good. It's like, I'm gonna be over here in my nice, awesome, cosmic temple, if you want, golden cosmic marble temple, and just like, I'm chill, bro. It's like, I'd rather just be chill, bro. But it doesn't come at cost, because like I was over there in that camp. I was all, rebellious and angry and devilish and just like, I rock and roll. Drink, smoke, and fuck anything. Like I was there, and then just I got stopped, bro, and like God's like, dude, he's like, bro, you need to chill. It took God to stop my partying at how freaking level I got. I'm not. No, that's wrong. I shouldn't say that. That's weird, gloaty crap. That's reverse. That's reverse pride. So forgive me of that, Father. But no, you saw where I was going, and he said no. He preserved my life because he paid for it. Oh, he paid for it. Right. It's not mine to even take or even try to give away. It's you already bought it. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do awesome stuff. I'm gonna do rad stuff. I'm gonna make rad movies. You know, I'm gonna do rad podcasts. You know, I'm gonna do novels and all those creative things that I've been doing, and this is a pivot. This is a pivot because before I used to like hinge on like, oh, who am I gonna talk to? Who else will I invite? Who can come on and help me? And I thought about it. It's like, well, wait a minute. It's called YouTube, not WeTube, or UsTube, or ThemTube. it's YouTube. You meaning me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh wait a minute. Like, yeah, like YouTube. Like, and so I'm restructuring Zenithaxium podcast and studio and all that. Not around me, but more around what I make. So there's distinction. So never mind me. Like forget me. Like just focus on what I'm making. Let's just because that would be the goal, right? The book, the comic, the art, you know, the music, and then eventually the short film to just try to bring it all home. And I thought to myself too, it's like, well, why not document that whole journey? Why not document that whole journey, like faith, addiction, everything to bear and all, and that way when you watch the movie you're like, damn, I know where this shit came from. I think that would be a much more powerful journey. So Star Roads, I know you guys have heard me talk about it, and it's still very much in the works. It's still very much happening, and I'll be happy to share updates with you guys soon. But for now, you know, stay true to who you are. Don't conform. Don't just mold into who they all think you are, because they means your family, your friends. Well, you thought I meant like strangers. Oh no, I mean they. Everybody that isn't you wants a version of you. But it's up to you to be you. I don't know if that makes sense. I think that was... No, yeah, it made sense. That be you. Because that's the only way that you can be a true, genuine pillar that holds up the temple of humanity and says, no, here we are. And just kind of like just build forward and be like, no. Because greater men had fought against even greater evils. Evils that will come for you in the night while you sleep. We've all heard the medieval stories of camps being raided in the night. Imagine. You're chilling at night. Chilling. Right? You got a little Sequoia National Park, right? You got your little, everybody little family. You a dozen families. Everybody's got the camp and we got any hot dogs? Got any hot dogs? And then all of a sudden, out of the dark, almost 24 men come out and just everybody in sight. Are you ready for that? Because I heard there's a lot of sleeper cell shit, and I'm ain't gonna catch me with my pants down. I'll tell you that right now. You come at me as soon as I hear the first on sight. Tell you, only sound faster than me. Echoes of wide earth up in this bitch. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off on a tangent because I'm gonna keep on going because y'all pissing me off. Fight for your homeland. God first. Kings come and they go. God first. But if it is there a Caesar, is there a king? Then long life to the king, and render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. But you remember who is the true, and who even bestowed that on the first place. Like, who even bestowed that on the first place? Like that. So, alright guys, if you like this channel, if you like what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep putting out who I am. And you're going to see a lot more actual art and actual creations coming out of me, because I'm going to start putting together all the projects and stuff and really start showing you what I'm actually creating. So I'm not just creating, random YouTube videos. I'm making stuff over here. So get ready for some novels, get ready for a comic book, get ready for a card game, get ready for a whole universe of characters, and just, I got you guys. It's gonna be badass. Alright, take care, have a good night, relax, take it easy, do whatever it is you do, and I'll see ya on the next one. Hopefully with some actual stuff, because I'm gonna hit you to get back to work. So, peace out, guys. I'll see you.